The microphone's now. Oh, it is working. This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as we working our way into college and NFL pro football season, getting into full gear this weekend, make sure when you're at your favorite tailgate or if you're at your friends or your foe's house enjoying the game and enjoying snacks and everything else, make sure you keep yourself well hydrated for that journey home, and make sure that while you're doing that, you're hydrating yourself with that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Saturday night, which means 1, 2, 3 parfaits, our featured item behind the counter. Get your order into Tori right away. She gets you seated at your table or booth. Or if you're one of the lucky ones sitting at the counter, spinning around on those red cushioned stools there at the serving counter, get those orders in so Virgil can get your orders made up and Tori will bring it right out to you as we get ready for the other thing Saturday is here for, and that is Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPGs compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We are about halfway there to our next premium live event, Melee Madness, our version of the Royal Rumble, and we decided not to have any specific rivalries this time period going in to try to maximize exposure of all of these wrestlers as they get ready for that event. The man and woman wrestlers who win their respective Melee Madness matches not only get bragging rights, but they also get a guaranteed title shot for the Master of Melee and the Lady of Valor championship belts at Dice Mania, our season-ending big premium live event. So, big incentive to try to do as well as you can and hopefully get a good draw on the random listing to make sure that you get in that match as late as possible to give yourself a chance to win. So, tonight we have a lot of things going on. Last week, Belle Sanders made a valiant attempt by cashing in the Women's Hunter's Mark after defending it 4 times in a row successfully, but unfortunately she just fell short and Warble defeated her. So Warble is still our Lady of Valor Women's Champion, and now we need to crown a new Women's Bear of the Women's Hunter's Mark. So what we are going to do is we are going to set up a 10-woman gauntlet match. We've had that work for us real well once before on the women's side. It didn't work too well on the guy's side, but hopefully we'll get it to work. 10 ladies will be in a gauntlet match to determine who will be the bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark. Hopefully that'll work through, and because of how long that will take, that will be the entirety of the Queen's Court portion of our show here tonight, and then we will take our quick break as we set up for the men's side, the men's roundtable, as we'll have a full slate of events, including our main event match will be the Dungeon Master has borne the Hunter's Mark 4 times in a row successfully, so he will be challenging Novar Xanatrone for the Master Melee Men's Championship. Good to try to get hold of that belt now, rather than taking the chance on whether you can win at Melee Madness or not. So we'll see if he's able to repeat history and get that belt for a second time by using the Hunter's Mark. So we will see if he's able to do that. That'll be on our men's half of the show. So without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Can you bear the hunter's mark? Welcome to Grappler's Keep. All right, let's go ahead and get things started. The only news we have on the women's side is evidently Varja's had some injuries, but she's now cleared by the medical staff to compete once again. She will not be in this because she's primarily in the Gauntlet Match tonight because she's primarily a tag team person. So we will go ahead and get things set up for the women's Gauntlet Match here. This should be fun. 10 superstars have been selected. We want to put this in Diet Water Arena. Let's see. Why is it showing those? Anyway, that's the one we want to put it in. All right, now we got to pick out who we're going to put in this thing. So, well, all right, let's grab our stack here so we know who's coming. Let's go with she's going to be random. Okay, I guess. All right, this is going to be interesting. Is this going to pick people that are not? Oh, here we go. Match options. Change participants. Here we go. Yeah, it's a good thing I checked here. Good, we got to take some of these people out. Because we do not want Trish Stratus in here. We do not want China. We don't want Sky. We don't want Gigi. We don't want Blair. We don't want Molly Holly. All right, here we go. So we already have Neil selected. We do want Annalith. We basically want everyone but two people. I think they were. So we want Annabelle. We don't want any of the tag team people. We want Cheryl. We want Desiree. Feline didn't make the cut. Goldie and Jayla didn't make the cut. Everybody else who's not in tag team. Oh, we got to take Varja out. And replace her with Mignoon. Oh, Shiny needs to come out. She's tag team. All right, who else needs to go in? Gotta find him here. Warble doesn't go in. She's tag. All right, let's go back to the top here. Who do we not have? You know, Feline, it doesn't not make that. They're tag team. Them. Jayla did minute. She's tag team. It was just Laurent is the other one. There we go. Because Warble doesn't get. Oh, and Bill Sanders is not going to be in it because she is the one who. All right, so who else needs to come out? Is it Pickin? Hang on, let me grab my cheat sheets real quick. Dink, Warble. Yeah, okay. That should be everybody. It's going to be random of all of these. We're going to go normal. That's going to be normal. Entrance on. Pinner submission both. Okay. Can I do anything as far as the ref is concerned? No. All right. That should do it. Again, let's select the arena. Make sure we get the one we want. Why have we got two of the same thing? All right, there we go. And the championship we want to select is the Women's Hunter's Mark. And with that, let us begin. A 10-lady gauntlet match. This will the winner of the gauntlet match will decide who is the next bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark. We've got everybody in there except for Feline, Warble, Belle, and who was the other one? Held out. But anyway, these are the top 10.
The following contest.
And we are here in Louisville. And looks like we are ready to roll here.
Are as follows. Two superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification.
Unfortunately, we got the wrong announcer.
Until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
Let's see who starts out. There's the music. And it's going to be Annabelle. Annabelle Dukes. Out of the Novar category. About to make some stuff happen here tonight. Owner of the Fresh Fantasy Speakeasy. Toughest lady, if not toughest person of them all on the east side. She is a member of the women's faction known as Fatal Attraction, along with Minyoon Midalar and Analyth. So this will be interesting to see how well, what happens if they end up facing each other in any of these. All right, let's see who she's going to face. It's going to be Cheryl Aranoma starting off here. The technical street fighter versus the big brute fighter here. This is going to be a very physical start here. Their key is they want to try to eliminate the other person as quickly as they can for obvious reasons. These two will have to face the other 8 in order to get that belt. So they're going to have the toughest job of them all. These are totally selected at random, so we'll see what happens here. And here's the belt that all this is going to be for. The Ladies Hunter's Mark. A big gauntlet match to start things off here tonight. Ref is holding it up for everyone to see. Thanks, Little Nate. Annabelle's got the Dukes up already, no pun intended. Cheryl's ready to knock him down as well, it looks like. And here we go. Cheryl wastes no time. Nope, Annabelle reverses it into the corner. She goes, scoops her up, goes right to the Tree of Woe. Did not pass go, did not click 200. Knee shots to the lower abs. Try to take away some of Cheryl's strength and slow her down a little bit. Pulls her up. Big kick to the back. Goes right to some ground and pound. And a big stomp to the gut. Another big stomp. And Annabelle's already going up top. A quick finish is to her advantage as she waits for Cheryl to get up to her feet. And a massive Superman punch from the top rope. Pulls Cheryl up to her feet. It's been all Annabelle so far. And a nice springboard drop kick to the back. Another big stomp. And she's going for the pin. But only a 1 count. Annabelle thought she had it there. And here comes Cheryl up, but to Annabelle's surprise, but she's got her by the back of the neck anyway. Hard into the turnbuckle. Big series of kicks and a big spinning roundhouse kick there. Series of kicks, but Cheryl kicks her way free out of the corner, and here she comes. Hard whip into the ropes, drops down, and a big discus spin elbow. Goes right to it, picks her up by the neck, and a veal throw across the ring. Goes for a kick. Annabelle blocks that, spins her around. Nice forearm to follow. Has her from behind. Nice Russian leg sweep. And goes right to some ground and pound again. She's not afraid to go hand over fist against the big fighter. Big stomp to the gut. And Annabelle still got control. Springboard punch again. Or was that a forearm? Couldn't tell. Has her down for the pin. But still only a 1 count. Annabelle's got to wonder what she's got to do to put Cheryl away. Big running clothesline. Another one. And Cheryl goes for a kick. Nice catch there by Annabelle. A nice reverse leg sweep. And she's going to hook the leg and go for another pin. But nope. 2 count this time. Plenty of shock, but not enough awe. Pulls her up. And Cheryl wraps her up. Big clubbing forearm. Hard whip into the corner. And now Cheryl's getting some offense going. Big elbow. Another one. And down goes Annabelle. Pulls her up to her feet. Pulls her up. Has her in a backbreaker of sorts. Massive Alabama slam there and has her down for the pin. Schoolgirl roll up. But she gets out. Waiting for her to get up. Wraps her up, and it's the bigger, better butter knife. Hooks the leg. That could finish it. It does. Annabelle is eliminated. Let's see who's next. It is Komona, the green member of the Lightning League. Battle of the Greens here. Bettors would say Komona, being the fresher person coming in, has the advantage, but Cheryl's warmed up and going. Komona comes right in with a nice clothesline. Big stomp, but Cheryl gets out of the way of that, but runs right into the shoulder of Komona. Slams the arm down. Measures her out. Nice little elbow drop. And Cheryl's going to roll outside to try to recoin her here. Komona's going to follow her out. No short rest. Big elbow shot there by Komona. Cheryl comes right back up. Fireman's carry. And Snake Eyes into the ring apron. Cheryl watches over, pulls her up to her feet. Wraps her up, throws her hard into the steps. Big stomp to the back. Slams the arm down onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Now pulls Komona up to her feet. Has her by the back of the neck. And throws her back in the ring. Enters back as well as Komona's up and hits her with a big kick as Cheryl comes in. Wraps her up, has her in the Green Thunder. But no, had her in the Green Dragon sleeper there, but Cheryl fights her way free. Quick kick. Pulls her up, has her up. And is going for the Minos once again. Nope, she just got the gory lock there. Breaks it. Kimona up by the leg. And a nice roundhouse kick to get out. Almost like an enziguri. Pulls her up. And now brings her over to the turnbuckle. Hard. In goes Cheryl. Big knife edge chop. Another. Has her up there. And just a big forearm right to the face. Down goes Cheryl. Now the boot right on the chin there. Trying to cut off the air to slow Cheryl down. Take some of that strength away. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls her out. Big body slam. And now she hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. Kimona may be counting on some fatigue there on Cheryl's part. But now she comes right back with a big punch to the gut. It's going to take Kimona over to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle she goes. Pulls her out. Has her up on the shoulder. And massive drop onto the turnbuckle. And then a big running boot followed by another. Pulls her up. And a big knee lift. Kimona trying to roll away, using the ropes to get up as Cheryl waits. Goes for in the corner, but Kimona was waiting with the forearm to get free. They're countering each other here. They know each other a little bit. Quick kick. Wraps her up. Looks like she wants to go for the Minos again. She has her locked in. Stretching her out, trying to get the submission. Releases it. Flips her over, grabs the leg, and a big elbow drop right onto the knee. Hooks that same leg for the pin, but only a 1 count. Big elbow drop from Cheryl. Big stomp to the back. Gonna pull her up and a veal throw again towards the other corner. Cheryl trying to get the crowd up and going here. As Kimona tries to get to the corner but can't get away, Cheryl stops her. Knee buster right onto the ring mat. Pulls her up, but Kimona hits her with a quick jawbreaker. Quick kick. Series of strikes here. Cheryl gets control. Hard whip into the ropes. Scoops her up. Spinning slam. Pulls her up to her feet. Big double axe handle. Another double axe handle. Waits for her to get up. Swing and a miss by Kimona. And a leaping 5-arm. Big stinger splash into the corner. Flips her over. Hooks the leg. And Kimona kicks out at 2. Cheryl thought she had it there. Kimona back up to her feet. Catches Cheryl by surprise. Whips her into the ropes. Big elbow shot. Did Cheryl use up all her gas on that last offensive? Nope. A 2 count. Big stomp to the chest. Kimona picks her up. Quick kick again. Cheryl comes right back with a strike of her own. And now we got a slugging match here. I don't know if Kimona wants to get into a power slugger match up against Cheryl. But Kimona is giving as much as she's getting. Blocking some of Cheryl's shots. As they keep going. And now a big elbow, another elbow, and down goes Cheryl. Another elbow shot, swing and a miss on the dive there. And a big flying 5-arm from Kimona this time. Pulls her out, hits her, shot in the corner, and went for a bulldog, but I think she missed it. Cheryl taking advantage. Hard into the turnbuckle goes Kimona. Big forearm shot. Throws her down. Goes up top. Second rope. Hits her with the screwball. Goes for the pin. And Cheryl advances to the next match. She's won 2 in a row. Can she keep this up? And she has drawn Goldie Boone. Goldie Boone comes running right in. Cheryl waiting for her. There's the bell. Hard whip up and over the ropes onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. As Goldie measures, waits for Cheryl. Looks like there's going to be no countouts here in this. And now she's going to come out after her. Cheryl's up on her feet. Goldie throws her down hard onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Big knee drop. Now she's going to go for some ground and pound onto Cheryl. Pulls her up to her feet. You got to wonder how much energy Cheryl has left. Runs right into the ring apron. And Goldie going for more ground and pound. Follows it with a slap there at the end. And now more pounding. I think she knows if she can wear Cheryl out, who's already had 2 pretty physical matches here, she's got a good shot at taking her. Throws her back in the ring. Flips her over and goes for the pin. And Cheryl kicks out barely. Goldie thought she had it right there. Big clubbing forearm shot to the back. Holds her up and a big knee lift. Going up top rope. Could see the big elbow and nails it. Hooks the leg. That might finish Cheryl off. But no, she kicks out at 2. Goldie can't believe it. Tries to get the crowd up and going. Maybe, unfortunately, she may be giving Cheryl some time to recover, but nope. A stomp and a knee to the back later. Now another stomp. Walks right into a quick kick from Cheryl. Pulls her up. And a veal throw. Not as far across the ring as they were earlier, so you know some fatigue's kicking in. Pulls her up. Lifts her up. And the bigger, better butter knife. Schoolgirl roll up. But kicks out at 2. Cheryl almost had it there. She flexes a pose. Pulls Cheryl up. Goldie up, starts cranking on the neck to try to slow Goldie down. Slow that airflow into the lungs. Slams her down. Waits for her to get up. Wraps her up. She's going to go for the bigger, better butter knife again. Hits it. Schoolgirl roll up. And Goldie is out. Cheryl has 3 in a row. You can see she's starting to feel the effects. And there are still 6 more competitors left. And now it's going to be Minyun Maidalar, our Drow Sorceress Queen. And Cheryl comes right out swinging. And down goes Minyun after a big clubbing clothesline. Grabs the leg. Big kick right to the back of the hamstring. Pulls her up. And going for the big spin. Spinning headlock. Minyun's got to wonder where she's standing right now. Cheryl comes right after her. More strikes and a big forearm shot. Has her by the neck. Big veal throw towards the ropes. And Minyun rolls outside to try to get everything back in the right place. Cheryl comes right in. Goes right after there on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Pulls her up. Has her hooked up into the Minos. She gonna slam or just causing her pain? Pulls her up. And now throws her towards the other wall. Standing over, waiting for her to get up. Big stomp to the back. Another stomp to the leg. Big stomp. No countouts in this gauntlet match. Slam of the arm. Now pulls her up to her feet. Minyun gets her wits about her, elbows her way loose. And she's not afraid to fight it out down here outside the ring. Throws her down towards the post. Cheryl misses hitting it. Quick snap DDT onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Pulls her up to her feet. Big series of forearm shots. Goes up with a wheelbarrow into an arm throw. Nicely done. Pulls her up to her feet. Has her by the back of the neck. And now throws Cheryl back into the ring. Cheryl waiting for her. Grabs her from behind, scoops her up. Nice over the shoulder drop. And Min goes back outside again, not liking what she saw. And now gets Cheryl from behind. The big claws going down the back. Arm twist, hammer locks it into a nasty pump handle DDT of sorts. But Cheryl right back up to her feet. Quick kick and a face slam straight down by Min. Stomp to the back. Goes for a rolling senton, but Cheryl had the legs up and caught her. Goes for a drop kick, but Min brushes that one off. And now Cheryl hard into the ring apron. Big stomp to the gut. Does a mocking bow towards Cheryl as she slowly gets up. Quick kick to the gut. Strikes in a basement drop kick right to the knee. Pulls her up to her feet. More kicks and strikes. Big roundhouse shot there. Cheryl comes right back up, however, and throws Min down to the corner. Big elbow drop. Cheryl may have been feeling her out. Chest slam straight down. Pulls her up. More of this match has happened outside than inside the ring. And throws Min back inside the dice tray. Min waiting for her. Grabs the arm. Trishy's going for that pump handle DDT once again. Hooks the leg for the pin. But kicks out at 2. Min thought she had it there. Pulls Cheryl up the rest of the way. And now Cheryl thwarts that with some elbow shots of her own. Can she take advantage here now? Hard whip into the ropes. Scoops her up, spinning slam, and hooks the leg. But only a 1 count. Cheryl thought she had something there. Min back up to her feet. Cheryl comes right with a big strike. Wraps her up from behind. Oh, but Cheryl turned it into a Min reversed it into a bulldog. Quick strike there. Cheryl counter with an elbow of her own. Big double axe handle there. Swing and a miss by Min. And a big flying 5-arm from Cheryl. Big splash into the corner, and down goes Min. Cheryl goes for the cover. And Min barely gets up before the 3. Cheryl thought she had something there. Min trying to roll away to get escape. Cheryl going up top. Waiting for Min to get up. And a big double axe handle from the top rope. Down to outside the ring. But walks right into a big jawbreaker. Min gets the strikes in. Wraps her up. And has her locked into the Underdark. Submission's not going to get her a victory here outside the ring. It's got to happen inside. Now she releases it. There's that rolling senton. This time connects. Waves bye-bye to Cheryl, but this match isn't over quite yet. Big drop kick to the back. Min slams the arm down hard on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Now a big sucker kick to the side. Pulls her up. And now throws Cheryl down towards the retaining wall. But Cheryl gets right back up. Big clothesline of her own. A big double axe handle shot. Comes right after Min. And now throws her back inside the ring. Cheryl follows up with after her. Big basement drop kick of her own. Big stomp to the back. Pulls her up by the neck. Veal throw halfway across the ring. She's going to pick her up again. And another toss towards the corner. Tossing her literally like the sack of potatoes. Min slowly gets up. Cheryl wraps her up. It's the bigger, badder butter knife. Schoolgirl roll up in the corner. And Cheryl has won another. Is she going to sweep the gauntlet? Who comes up next? It is Pickin' Sarlano. And here she comes, sprinting right down after Cheryl. Our girl from Andromeda going against Cheryl, who's won 4 straight matches, scoops her up. Big spine buster. Cheryl going right after Pickin. Big stomp on the ankle. Scoops her up. Big series of shots and kicks there. Big clubbing forearm shot. Goes for a kick, but Pickin blocks that one. Springboard Superman punch. And goes for the cover. But kicks out. Cheryl's won every match in this gauntlet so far. Kicks out on that one. Can she beat Pickin? And the 3 remaining. And a big running boot sends Cheryl out of the ring. Pickin comes right after her. Cheryl's ready. Throws Pickin right back in. Pickin comes in with a big series of kicks here. Scoops her up. Fireman's carry. Nice skull cracker to the back of the head. Pulls Cheryl up to her feet. Cheryl comes right back with a big uppercut of her own. Has the Greco-Roman knuckle lock in, lifting her up, showing she's still got some of that core strength, and just throws her down. Big boot of her own by Cheryl. Pulls Pickin up. Wraps her up. Looks like she's going for the... She went for the Minos. And Pickin kicks out barely in time. Cheryl mocking her, saying you should have stayed down. Waiting for Pickin to get up. Scoops her up. It's butter knife time again. Down in the corner. Schoolgirl roll up. And Cheryl wins another. 3 opponents left. Can Cheryl run the complete gauntlet? And here comes Annalith, the 3rd member of Fatal Attraction. Can she stop the Cheryl Express? This is amazing. And no, people, I did not set this up for Cheryl to be overstated to make this happen. This is happening on its own. It's fantastic. And Cheryl's ready for her. Annalith comes right and goes right after Annalith into the ropes. Big elbow shot. Slams the arm down. Pulls her up to her feet. Big chop, big strikes, and another big clothesline. Pulls her up. And now going for the neck twist to slow Annalith down. Cranking hard. Throws her down again. Pulls her up. And again trying to slow her down. Maybe a chance for Cheryl to catch her breath at the same time. Cranking hard. Throws her down. Not a bad strategy. Big stomp to the arm. Pulls the arm out. Big stomp on the shoulder. Waiting to see if Annalith reacts. Annalith gets up. Cheryl pulls her up the rest of the way. Big kick. Big strikes there. Wraps her up. Inside out suplex. Flips Annalith over. Goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. Cheryl thought she had it. She wants to get this over as quick as possible. Get to the next. Annalith comes in. Cheryl's got her by the back of the neck, though. Brings her over to the ropes. Has her up. Springboards her right off of the rope. I thought she was going to go for a springboard suplex, but nope. Annalith rolls outside the ring. Cheryl comes right after her. Now Annalith's ready with some kicks and strikes of her own. Maybe she was waiting for Cheryl to tire herself out. Scoops her up. Nice over the shoulder drop of her own. And now Annalith poses for the crowd. Gives Cheryl time to recover. She's trying to get to her feet. And now throws her towards the wall. Grabs the arm. Doing the shoulder pull. Big stomp to the arm again. That all these matches has got to be taking its toll on Cheryl, but she's still fighting hard here. Annalith twisting on the neck. Trying to take what little energy Cheryl may have left out of her. Flips her to the side. Big kick to the back. Going for that shoulder pull again. Trying to take the arms away from Cheryl here. Now pulls her up to her feet. Throws her back into the ring. She may have her where she wants her. Poses for the crowd. Cheryl has definitely got fans on her side right now. And now Cheryl's back up. Big running clothesline. Caught her by surprise. Hard throw into the corner. Big forearm strike. Another. But Enlith elbows her, forearms her way free. They lock up again. Cheryl has her by the back of the neck, brings her to the ropes. Wraps her up, and she's going to drop her on the ropes. And there's the springboard suplex. Hooks the leg for the pin. Will she get another win? Nope, only a 1 count. Big kick to the back by Cheryl. Pulls her up. Wraps her up. Big fall-away slam. And now Cheryl going up top rope. Changes her mind as Enlith gets up. Slams her down. And runs out. Big running boot. And down goes Enlith. Pulls her up. Quick kick. Big strikes again. Big clubbing forearm shot. Cheryl definitely getting the crowd going here. Flexes for the crowd, maybe catching her breath. Enlith back up to her feet. Goes up, and she's locked in the Black Widow. She wants to make her gonna try to make her tap. Does Cheryl have what it takes to get out? She unhooks the leg. Nice rolling takedown there. Let's see if Cheryl has anything left against Enlith. Gets the strikes going. Pulls her out. Drops her on the rope again. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard whip into the corner. Big forearm strike. Pulls her out. Going up, second rope. Hits the corkscrew. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it's a 2 count, but she gets the shoulder up. Cheryl thought she had it there. Waiting for Enlith to get up. Wraps her up, pulls her in. It's time for the butter knife. Once again, schoolgirl roll up. And Cheryl does another. 2 more opponents left. Can she run the entire gauntlet? Who's it going to be next? It is Desiree Bouveau. Cheryl has defeated everyone in the gauntlet here so far. Oh. Let's get back. Can Desiree stop this machine that is Cheryl and comes right after her? Headlock spin and throw Cheryl down. She's going right after her, throws her hard into the corner, but nobody home on the elbow shot in the corner. And here comes Cheryl with the big strikes. You hear the crowd. They're on the Cheryl bandwagon here. She gets the shots in. Desiree elbows her way free. Wraps the arm, slaps the back of the head. And up and over the ropes goes Cheryl once again. Desiree coming right after her, not giving her any chance to rest. Or so I thought. Stalks her way around and now pulls her up. Just stretching on the face here. I'm not sure if she's going for the eyes or the mouth and nose or what. Now a big stomp to the back. Big ground and pound here. We haven't seen a whole lot of that. Fun. Finish it with a slap. Pulls Cheryl up to her feet and now throws her back in. You got to wonder, is the tank finally gone to empty on Cheryl? Desiree flips her over, goes for the pin. No, only a 1 count. Pulls her up. Forearm shot blocked by Cheryl. Wraps her up. Whip into the corner. Big discus spin elbow. Big stomp by Cheryl. Pulls her up. Double axe handle to the back. Slams the arm down. Pulls her up. Big kick to the back. Has her by the neck. And the veal throw towards the ropes. Arm slam down. Pulls her up and a big knee to the back of the head. Cheryl pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick, big strikes again all over. Big clubbing forearm shot again. Cheryl pulls her up. Wraps her up. She's going to go for the Minos again and hits it. Schoolgirl roll up. Will this be another? Cheryl has done it again. We are down to the last competitor. Will Cheryl run the gauntlet? It's down to her and Neil Caillo. Can Cheryl run the complete gauntlet? I didn't think this was possible. You see Cheryl catching her breath as Neil comes in. Neil taking advantage here. Hard into the turnbuckle. Neil has the advantage. She's not done any other matches, but Cheryl is on such a roll. Scoops her up. And big drop into the ring turnbuckle. Big boot. Pulls Neil up to her feet. Wraps her up. She's going for the butter knife. Down she goes. Schoolgirl roll up. And kicks out at 2. Cheryl almost had it right there. Neil rolls outside. Cheryl going up top rope. Big body splash from the top rope. After all of these matches, she is still going strong. Pulls her up. Veal throws her onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. As Cheryl stands over her, flips her over, grabs the leg, but Neil's ready. Big enziguri kick to get out. Nice snapmare, followed with a big drop kick to the back. Spinning splash there by Neil. Big stomp. Neil's going to have the stamina advantage for sure at this point. Does Cheryl have enough to win one more? Neil flips her over. Cheryl trying to get to her feet. Big clubbing shot to the back by Neil. Pulls her up. Into the ropes. Scissor slam there. Goes for the pin. And she kicks out at 2. Neil thought she had it there. Cheryl trying to get to her feet. Neil with another kick strike. Has her set up. Another scissor slam straight down. Big stomp, and Cheryl gets up this time, but no, runs into a clothesline. Another clothesline by Neil. Goes for a kick. Neil blocks it. Nice spinning leg drop there. And now she goes for the pin. Has Neil ended Cheryl's streak? No, she kicks out at 2. Neil's got to wonder what she's got to do. Hits the Phoenix splash. Does not go for the pin directly yet. Waiting for her to get up. Slams her face down. Now she's going up top. She might be going for the Jupiter bomb here. Nope, changes her mind as Cheryl gets to her feet. Big kick. And now we're hard into the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls her out. Big slam. And now looks like she's going to go for the Jupiter drop. Hits it. Hooks the leg. Is this the end for Cheryl? It is. Neil Caillo is your new bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark, but the story of the night has to be Cheryl Aranoma. Facing every single member of the Gauntlet and just falling one pinfall short of getting the Hunter's Mark. You got to think she's got to be a favorite now for Melee Madness, or she's going to have a target on her head bigger than the Hunter's Mark as Neil celebrates a hard-earned victory against the juggernaut that was Cheryl Aranoma here tonight. I tell you what, people, that was... You couldn't have orchestrated that any better. And I did not orchestrate that. So let's go here. Let's get the regular universe loaded in. And that was all I was going to do for the women's matches tonight. I don't think we can do anything to top any on that. So we'll simulate our way through on the women's side. Let's see what they would have been if there's anything here that would have affected the belts. Any belts? Maybe we'll have to make sure we fix that. All right, let's just go ahead and simulate these on our own if we can. Okay. All right, we're going to simulate these here. Okay, Warble won, so no belt was lost. So, okay, we're good. And with that, let us go ahead and get things ready for the women's side here. The ladies gave us such a great match up there that I don't know if they could do much better. But we will soon find out here. Let me work some magic here, get some matches set up. I've already got them the matches picked out here. I just got to load them in. So, all right. So we will go. And he will be going up against. All right. That's the first one. Wrong button. All right, let's try that again. Once more. With feeling. This is going to be... All right. Against... Oh, I gotta fix something here. All right. I want to make sure we have the right announcer for all of these matches here. All right. Customize the match here. P12. Fix that. So this will be... up against... Okay. That one is set. Oh, this one actually turned out right. Okay. One of them I'd set up actually turned out to be randomly right. Who would have expected that? All right, so. And this is almost correct here as well. We just got to change who's in it. All right, so we need you. Oh, hang on. Get that person. correct. That's correct. And now, oh yeah, our main event. So this will be and this will be confirm, get the right announcer, set the title. All right, and with that, let's make sure everything's right. All right, we are set and ready to go on the men's side of things here. So let's take a quick look at the news on the men's side. No news. So on the men's side here, we have our 6 matches, which will be starting off with Lor Odubda, accompanied by the two other members of the Triangle, going up against Callius Lucidus. We have Vin Blastim going up against Kilran Sparkshard. In tag team action, we have the Barbarians going up against Power and Glory. In men's singles action, we have Jarduk Munka going up against Morduk. In tag team action, we have 2 of the 3 Kobolds along with the Trenchcoat, their manager Mo, up against the Paladins. And then in our main event here, the Dungeon Master has successfully borne the Men's Hunter's Mark 4 times in a row, so he's cashing that in, and he will be facing our current Master Melee champion, Novar Xanatrone, for the title. And that is our side on the card here for the men's side. So let us go ahead and get the rest of tonight's show started as we enter the men's roundtable here. We have Lor Odubda. He is one of the minions working for Jarduk Munka as part of his group, the Triangle. He'll be going up against another sci-fi member of the cast here, Callius Lucidus. So, as Jarduk Munka is also out of sci-fi, Lor Odubda is our Dark Elf Rogue. So let's go ahead and go back to Diet Water Arena. The men have their work cut out for them as they try to do at least as good as the ladies did. And Lor is coming out first, led by the other members of the Triangle. Lor Odubda, he is a rogue. He prefers to call himself a gentleman thief. For him being sneaking around and stealing things is just for the fun and maybe some profit. Accompanied by Curtis the Pistol Powell and Jarduk Munka, they make up the faction known as the Triangle. And we will see if Lor is able to get a singles victory here tonight against a very talented opponent from out of the Delta Quadrant. But it'll be Lor in the ring by himself. Looks like he's set and ready to go. It is Callius Lucidus, as we said, from the Delta Quadrant. His ship crash landed here while he was exploring the Milky Way. And because of the damage to his ship, he cannot get it back going. And we do not have the technology to match what his ship has. So he is stuck here till he can get things figured out. As he goes by Lore, who's standing there waiting. He's had a pretty interesting run here as of late. Let's see how he does up against a member of the Triangle. Lore's set and ready to go. Callius looks like he's set as well. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Lore comes right in with the big strikes out of nowhere. Massive strike, slaps and chops all over the place. Measures him out, but Callius gets a big forearm shot in. Now comes after with some strikes of his own. And a nice little neck breaker from behind. Now Callius is pumped up, but Lore catches him. Goes for a roll-up, but only gets a 1 count. And runs in with a big running clothesline. Callius is not safe. Oh, he just missed getting picked up by Jarduk. Lore goes right after him, though. Wraps him up, goes for a DDT, but no, Callius is fighting his way loose. Hard whip into the corner. Wraps the arm around the rope, pulls on it hard. He knows Lore's sneaky when he's got to be take the battle right to him. A hard slam into the turnbuckle. Now puts the leg up on the rope, and now Jarduk is up to something there. Can't see what he's doing. Nice Hurricanrana there. He's taking the turnbuckle off the top rope again. Only a 1 count on the pin. Callius has to be careful. Goes for a move. It misses. Lore takes advantage. Rams the skull right into the knee. Slams the arm down. The ref is fixing it, replacing the turnbuckle. Fortunately, he's not missing anything. Big power bomb. And a running knee shot. The ref turns around, sees, but nothing untoward was going on, surprisingly, with Lore. So as he keeps on the attack with an arm slam and a big stomp, measures things out. And another running knee shot from Lore onto Callius. Now goes for ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut, but Callius pops right back up, catching Lore by surprise. Scoops him up, nice fireman's carry. And drops him right onto the rope. You can see Curtis didn't like that at all. Big stomp to the leg. Flips him over. Curtis getting a closer look. Has a hold of the leg. And a nasty stump puller by Callius. Flips him over. Grabs the leg again. Stump puller the right way. And the wrong way. Trying to take the legs out from beneath Lore. Now twisting on the neck. Cutting down that airflow. Slamming the head down now. Now going for the big shoulder pull on the arm. Jarduk and Curtis watching closely. But now Lore has a nice little German suplex there out of nowhere. Big stomp to the back. And now he goes back to the ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. Pulls him up to his feet as the rest of the triangle looks on. Quick kick to the gut. Wraps him over. Slams him down. Now some mind games going here as they go in and out of the ring. Callius ready for him, but Lore scoops him up. Hits him with the version of the flanker there. Slams him down. And Callius rolls outside to try to recover. Lore goes up top rope. Big elbow drop from the top rope. And he lets out a war cry. Pulls Callius up to his feet. Wastes no time. He's going to try to throw him right. Nope. Into the ring apron. I thought he was going to throw him back into the ring. But Snake Eyes him into the ring apron. And Callius turns around and throws Lore into the ring as Callius waits. And now jumps over the rope. Lore waiting for him. Swing and a miss. Lore doesn't miss, however. Hard whip into the ropes. But doesn't go anywhere. And now Callius has Lore by the back of the head. hard into the turnbuckle. Big knife edge chop. Lore gets out of the corner somehow. Springboard right into a tornado. Nasty springboard DDT. Big stomp to the shoulder. Another stomp to the arm. Curtis and Jarduk don't like this, and now has the Fujisawa armbar going. But Lore's able to roll out. And nice twisting head scissors there to get free. Goes for a big elbow drop and catches him. Curtis giving him some advice, but nope. Callius kicks out. Jarduk tries to catch Callius by the feet. Callius giving him what for. It's giving Lore time to get to his feet and take advantage, which he does. Nope, Callius was ready for him with the elbow. Big clothesline. Another big clothesline shot. And a big splash in the corner. Into the ropes. Swing and a miss by Lore. Big clothesline again by Callius. Hooks the leg for the pin. The triangle doesn't like it. And Lore kicks out at 2. Callius thought he had him there. Pulls him up. Has the arm. Twisting it around. Is going to do a 360 on the shoulder. Grabs the leg and the arm, pulling him away from the ropes. Lore's trying to get up, but a big stomp to the back by Callius. Pulls him up. Lore's ready. Shot to the gut. And another big forearm strike. Quick kick. Wraps him up. And he hits him with the Thieves' Cant. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Callius kicks out. Lore thought he had it there. He celebrates before the crowd. Big forearm shot to the back. Grabs him by the arm. Whip into the corner. Big run from the ropes. And a massive running elbow shot. Lore celebrating. Callius comes right at the corner but gets kicked. Pulls him up. And hits him with the backstabber. Callius slowly getting up to his feet. Quick kick again. Hooks him up. The Thieves' Cant again. Hooks the leg for the pin. And as the triangle claps on in approval, Loro Dubda gets the victory. There they are celebrating each other. Jarduk looks like he's claiming the victory for Lore. Lore's letting him do it. Jarduk is the boss. He is the leader of the triangle. 3.5 stars. That was a pretty good one. Now let's go to our next singles match here. We have our heavy metal bard, Ben Blastim, along with his muse. Ara is going to be going up against Kilran Sparkshard. This should be an interesting matchup here. The brute strength of our Goliath going against the wily fire magic of our high elf wizard. This should be fun to see what happens here. Let's get right back to the action in Diet Water Arena. As we wait and the lights go down. You hear the rumbling in the distance. Ara waits. As out comes our Goliath bard, Vin Blastim. Standing waits as Ara approaches. And now we'll lead him to the ring. The ray of light for him to follow. His muse and inspiration, also his manager here in Grappler's Keep. And here he is. Our big, bad Goliath. Our heavy metal bard himself, Vin Blaspheme. Has not had a good series of matches as of late. He's hoping to turn that around, as is Ara. We'll see if he can do that tonight against Killeran Sparkshard, who's also had a dry spell as far as wins are concerned as of late. Both of these gentlemen are hoping to get themselves on a better track as they prepare for our next premium live event, Melee Madness, which will be something that even Killeran will say will be nothing short of.
And his opponent from Avalon, weighing in at 219 pounds,
All right. Our high elf elemental wizard, only the most glorious wizard of any realm. Just ask him. Always looking to make a big entrance. He'll have his hands full tonight against Vin Blaspheme. I'm going to get a quick drink of some diet water here as we prepare for this match. All right, making his way down to the ring, taking his time. Because he feels he's so glorious, he needs to take his time so the fans can bask in his glory. All right, making his way down. Will it be the elf wizard or the Goliath bard getting the victory here tonight? Both looking to try to improve their records. Although the Melee Madness entrance is totally random, you want to be coming in on a good note. So hopefully by now everyone's made their potty break, got their drink and snack break, and they are ready as Killeran is finally entering the ring. As Vin waits. I think we're almost to the end here, everyone. All right, looks like he's set to go. All right. Now we've had our musical review. Let's go on and get to our match. Vin is set and ready to go. He's not gotten stiff waiting. Killeran is ready to go. And here we go. Killeran tried something, but Vin just pushed him off and now throws him hard in the corner. Hits the ref instead of the corner. He pulls him out and throws him in this time. Scoops him up. Goes right to the tree of woe. And big series of knee shots to the gut. He's going right after Killeran. Falls down hard onto the ring mat as RL watches on. Vin going right for the blatant choke there. Going right after Killeran here. Big series of strikes has him trapped in that corner, but nice hip toss there by Killeran to get free. Caught him by the arm and used his own momentum against him. Not a bad strategy as Vin pulls himself up a little bit stunned. Goes after him, but Finn does a smart move, pulls him down right, a chin drop right onto the rope. And a massive clothesline shot. Pulls him up, deadlift. Into a deadlift gut wrench suplex, pulls him up again. And another gut wrench suplex. And now he's going right for the pin, why not? As Aura watches, only a 1 count. Vin's right on top of him, no let up. Hard into the turnbuckle. Grabs him by the leg, nice dragon screw throw. And now he's got some sort of heel hook going here. Gonna try to make him tap, nope. Just trying to slow the legs down, but walks right into a kick from the other leg instead. Caught Vin by surprise. And now, Calran just trying to rip Vin's face off. Grabs him by the feet. Big stomp right on the solar plexus. Big elbow drop there from Kilran. Catches Vin by surprise, now trying to get back up. Kilran right after him, hard whip into the ropes. Twists him around and a nice spinning neck breaker. Vin getting back up to his feet. Big strike there. Kilran tried to get from behind. A double backstab to the back, but Vin comes right back up. Scoops him up into a fireman's carry. And drops him hard right onto the rope. Grabs him by the foot, but Kilran punches his way free. Hard whip, nope. Rip cords him into another hip toss. Using that momentum. Hard whip into the corner by Kilran, pulls him out. Scoops him up, body slam by Kilran, stronger than he looks. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls him out. And tried to go for a fallaway slam, but just got crushed by Vin's weight. Van almost gets a pin out of it, a 2 count. Goes right after him, picks him up. Nice over the shoulder throw by Vin. Calran tries to escape outside, but Vin's coming right after him. And goes right after Kilran. No short rest. Wraps him up. Massive DDT onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Kilran gets right back up. Catches Vin by surprise with a kick. And now a knee drop. Big stomp to the face. Pulls him up. And a knee to the back of the head. Pulls him up to his feet. And now throws him hard into the announcer's table. And a knee drop, and the count goes to 7. Now 8. Kilran goes inside. He might get a count out victory here. Vin's not moving. It's at 9. And it's a glorious count out victory for Kilran. Aura does not like what she saw there. And it's a glorious victory for Kilran Sparkshard. Only 1.5 stars. It was a very quick one, but decisive nonetheless. Now let's go into some tag team action here. We have the Barbarians. Dolgrim and Balrig Blackstone. Our Dwarf Barbarians are going to be going up against the tag team of Power and Glory, our 2 wrestlers out of the Cyberpunk universe. 2 more extreme time periods and fighting wrestling styles you couldn't find between these 2 highly technical people on the Cyberpunk side, and the Barbarians, well, they're barbarians. They just go rough and tumble after you. So, be interesting to see how this clash of styles and approaches works. So let's get right to our match and see what happens here inside Diet Water Arena. And coming out first, it will be the Bravestone brothers. And now the game has given Dolgrim the black hair look and has left Ballrig the way he's supposed to be. This game can't decide the hair color on these two. It keeps mixing them up.
43 pounds,
Ballrig and Dolgrim Blackstone, or Bravestone, I should say, making their way to the ring. They may be dwarves and barbarians, but don't let their size and bulk fool you. They are very athletic and very agile, as we have seen time and time again. And they should be quite a handful for our Cyberpunk. And now Dolgrim goes back the way he's supposed to be, as a redhead. And here come their opponents. Out of the Cyberpunk universe. Dynamo along with his sidekick, Checkmate. They have hacked their way into this world from the Cyberverse. And they hope to bring their world here. Not exactly the most popular out there. You can see the crowd doesn't care for them and their attitude that much. Checkmate says, yeah, we put the punk in Cyberpunk, and a lot of people don't like us because of that, but that's who we are. They'll have to learn to accept it. And we'll see how they do against the Bravestone brothers. All right, looks like they are set and ready to go. We'll see who ends up in the ring first. It's going to be Dolgrim first, up against Checkmate. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Checkmate comes right after Dolgrim. He's not waiting. Nice kick to the knee, and a big little nice mini super kick there. Has him down. Big elbow drop to the back. Doing it right in front of his big brother Ballgrim. Now a hard whip into the corner. Dynamo sneaks in a forearm shot from behind, and now Checkmate gets going right for the blatant choke. And now he breaks it before the ref disqualifies them. Quick tag, and here comes Dynamo. Measures him out, knee to the back, but Dolgrim gets right back up. Looks like the knee may have missed. Wraps him up. Nice little suplex there. Might have been a pump handle suplex. Couldn't tell for sure. Now a big knee to the face. And now Dynamo wants to get away. Dolgrim stomping and ready to go while Dynamo tries to get all the marbles. Suicide dive by Dolgrim. Catches Dynamo completely by surprise. Pulls him up to his feet. Hooks him up. And another big suplex. His legs hitting the ring apron as they came down. Dolgrim goes right after him, but Dynamo gets an elbow shot and now chooses to get back inside the ring. Waits for Dolgrim to get back in, points his finger at him, but Dolgrim ripcords him into a shoulder block instead and now goes for a quick pin. But not even a 1 count. Sending a message. Hard whip into the corner. Big shot to the gut. Another shot to the gut. Here's the tag. Pulls him out. Running knee shot and then a big clubbing shot to the back. And now another elbow drop by Ballrig. Dynamo tries to get up. Kicks Ballrig free. And now it's ready for him. Ballrig pushes him off. Big running body splash. Dynamo pops right back up. Ballrig pushes him off again. Big spinning leg kick by Ballrig. Catches Dynamo by surprise. And now the ground and pound starts. Quick tag. And here comes Dolgrim back in. Comes in, but Dynamo catches him with a big boot. Pulls him up. Ripcords him into another boot. And with that, looks like he will tag and bring Checkmate back in. Dolgrim getting up to his feet. Forearm shot does something, but not enough. Dolgrim scoops him up into the ropes and a nasty spine buster. Springboard clubbing with a big forearm shot. Checkmate comes in with a big boot of his own. Dolgrim comes right back up and whips Checkmate hard into the corner. Here's the tag. Ballrig comes back in. Checkmate thrown in, popped up into a body slam. And now Ballrig goes right after the ground and pound. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Wraps him up. Butt splash in the corner. Now pulls him out and just throws him across almost to the other corner. As Ballrig gets the crowd up and going. Now pulls Checkmate up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner again. Pulls him out hard into the turnbuckle. And now the elbow strikes to the side of the head and down goes Checkmate. Pulls him up to his feet. And hard into the corner again. There's the tag. Dolgrim's going to come back in. Hard whip into the corner, and then Ballrig with a shotgun drop kick and a body splash in the corner, and Ballrig goes after him again. And Checkmate's being decimated. Ballrig makes some signs, thumps his chest, and looks like he's giving Checkmate a chance to tag out. Nope, he's right on top of him. No tag. Hard whip into the corner. Checkmate desperately in need of a tag. Dolgrim pulls him out and throws him across the ring. Now hooks the leg for the pin. As Dynamo watches, almost had to save there, but Checkmate kicks out. And now Ballrig will tag, bring Ballrig back in as Checkmate slowly gets to his feet. Running body splash misses. Checkmate gets out of the way. And now is just trying to rip the Barbarian's face off. Now throws him down. Big stomp to the leg. And now he's going to hook a leg, maybe thinking they tired him out, but no, not only a 1 count, not even 2. Checkmate staying in, he's not tagging. Ballrig whips him hard into the corner again. Lets out a war cry, and now here's the tag. Pulls him out, holding him up for Dolgrim with a big leg drop from the top rope. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. It may be the older way of fighting, but tonight it was enough to win. And a big victory here tonight for the Barbarians. You can hear the fans celebrating. They love these two dwarves. The Blackstone brothers get themselves a victory in a 3-star match here tonight. And now we'll go back to singles action here. As we have Jarduk Munka, former Master Melee champion, will be going up against the current Baron of the Keep, Morduk. Jarduk feels that all titles and crown belong to him because he should be the rightful ruler of Grappler's Keep. And Morduk says, well, I wear the crown and you no longer have the belt, so I guess we know where all that stands. And Jarduk did not take kindly to that. Now, Jarduk offers a handshake at the beginning of the match. Interesting. And now he pulls it away. Trying to embarrass him. Morduk goes after him. Made him a little bit mad here. Ref holds him back. And now we're going to start. And now Jarduk comes right in. Big monkey flip onto Morduk. Taking advantage of him being a little angry there. A big elbow drop onto our super smart superhero. As our sci-fi wrestler from the band from the planet of Neptune is coming in. Morduk comes right back in. Now has the crippler crossface locked in. Going to try to make Jarduk tap out. Nope. Rolls his way free. Quick kick. And now hard whip over the rope. He lands on the ring apron. Big punch. Jarduk comes out to the ring apron as well. And it's going to be an over-the-shoulder drop right onto the ring apron. Pulls the arm out. Big stomp on the shoulder of Marduk. Pulls him up. And now hard into the ring apron again by Morduk. By Jarduk. Big stomp on the both going after both shoulders here on Morduk. And now throws him back into the ring. Morduk trying to get a bump from the crowd, but gets nothing as Morduk comes in. Nice sling blade out of nowhere into the ropes. Split leg knee drop right on the noggin. And now Jarduk is bleeding. Scoops up Morduk, slams him hard into the turnbuckle, throws him out to the center of the ring. And now goes for the pin. Jarduk doesn't like to bleed. Only a 2 count, and now he goes for the ground and pound. Measures him out. A big elbow drop of his own. Measures him out. Another elbow, this time to the head. Morduk trying to get up, but gut wrench lift by Jarduk. And turns it into a gut wrench slam. Grabs the arm, slams it hard down onto the mat, and goes for the pin again. But only a 1 count. Big stomp to the face. Gonna pull him up. And a massive power bomb. It's been all Jarduk here as of late. A salute to the crowd. Pulls him up. Marduk is ready though. Nice dragon screw reversal. And now goes after Jarduk, has him by the arm, spins him around, ripcord knee shot. Down he goes. Jarduk comes back with strikes his own, kick misses. Big elbow to the knee by Morduk, quick kick. Wraps him up. Hits him with the superior slam. Back up to his feet. Gonna pull him away from the ropes. And now hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. Morduk right after him. Big stomp on the shoulder. As Jarduk rolls his way outside the ring on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Morduk coming right after him. No short rest here. Pulls him up the rest of the way. Spins him around. Nope, forearm to the back. Looked like he was setting up a neck breaker, but he changed his mind now. Grabs the leg and is going for a heel hook. Twisting on that leg. And now up Morduk goes in. I think he accidentally hit the ref, but he apologized as soon as he said, you could tell it wasn't intentional. He hit him as he was trying to come in. The ref did not take it as anything negative, so we keep on going. He waits for more Jarduk to get in. Quick kick. Spins him around and a neck breaker this time for sure. Jarduk tries to get up. Big clubbing forearm by Morduk. Pulls him up to his feet. Spins him around. And that forearm shot to the back of the head again. Jarduk trying to get up. Morduk all over him. Quick series of kicks to the head and down he goes. Holds him down for the pin. But only a 1 count. Can take more than that to pin the former champion. Morduk flips over the rope. Almost catches Jarduk, but I think Jarduk got out of the way just in time. Scoops him up. Fireman's carry. And snake eyes him right onto the ring apron. But Morduk gets right back up. Now thrown into the steel steps. Pulls him up to his feet. And now throws him into the steps again. Morduk trying to get himself free. Some elbows gets him loose. Quick strikes and now some kicks. Wraps him up. Nasty DDT onto the Eldritch Blast safety mat. The count goes to 6. Pulls him up. And now throws him into the corner. Nasty drop kick as count goes to 8. Jarduk may not make it up in time. 9. I don't think he's going to make it. And Morduk will get the count out victory over the former champ. So He gets it over the champ and his hijinks from earlier. It looks like we have some disconnection issues going on here. Hang on. Are we back? It is not letting me get back on. Come on. There we go. All right, let's go on to men's tag team action here, as we have two of the three kobolds going up against our paladins. Okay, we don't have any delay going on, much delay going on here. So we have, this will be a fun matchup here. The kobolds always seem to be put on a good match, and the paladins are always professional in the ring. So this will be an interesting matchup here. They have their manager Mo with them as well. We'll be seeing Eenie and Meanie out of the three kobolds going up against Othniel and Sir versus Scandalon Obadias the Fourth. And looks like we are ready, and we can return to Diet Water Arena. Accompanied by their manager, Mo. It's Eenie and Meanie.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Boss Man at a combined weight of 310 pounds.
They are our kobolds, Eenie and Meanie. Eenie very quick and effective inside the ring. Meanie is called Meanie because he is the dirtiest dealer in all of Grappler's Keep. And their plan is to conquer the world for their manager Mo, who will lead them to that victory. They state they'll have to defeat the paladins here tonight first. We'll see if they can do that or not. And here come their opponents. They are Scandalon, Obadias the Fourth, and Othniel. They are our paladins of the true light, here to grant salvation through dedication to the ring. For them, the ring is holy, it is sacred, and should be treated as such. By your behavior inside the outside and outside the ring, that is their firm belief.
Opponents at a combined weight of 453 pounds, the Knights of the Round Table.
And they making their way down. Both proficient as singles wrestlers and in tag team. They prefer tag, but they will go solo if they need to. And at one point, Othniel actually, I think, held the Hunter's Mark for a couple of weeks. And now, Scandalon, right in front of the kobolds, makes his way into the ring. Alright, looks like they are just about ready to enter. As they look around. One final salute, and they are ready. Oh, we got an ad break coming in. Unfortunately, that's the price of doing business here on Twitch. We got an ad break starting in about a minute and a half. All right, it's going to be Meanie starting off for the Kobolds up against Scandalon. There's the bell, and here we go. And Scandalon comes right after Meanie. Mo does not like the look. Nice drop kick, driving him right into the corner. And Scandalon going right for the pin. Mo trying to get the crowd up and going for his kobolds here. And now here comes Meanie striking back. Several chops and a boot of his own. Grabs the leg and a stomp right to the back of the hamstring. Pulls him up to his feet. Pulls him around and hard whip into the corner. Scoops him up and Scandalon finds himself in the Tree of Woe. Boot right on the face and down he comes. Big stomp to the chest. Big stomp to the shoulder. Pulls Scandalon up to his feet and hard whip into the corner again. Here's the tag. And here comes Eenie holding him up for an undefended shot. Big strike across the face. Big forearm to the back by Eenie. Throws him hard into the corner. Another quick tag. The Kobolds are going to go for the quick tags here. Pull him up. Double gut busters. And now Meanie pulls him up. Chest slam straight down. Othniel looking for a tag, but Scandalon can't get there. Meanie going for the pin. And a 2 count. Scandalon rolls away. Meanie goes right after Othniel. Quick strike. Othniel just pushes him off. Meanie not showing any fear. Big punch. Chin drop onto the rope and down goes Othniel. As Scandalon waits outside, Meanie comes after him. Othniel ready for him and throws him into the ring post. I guess that's retribution for going after his tag team partner. And now Othniel goes after Eenie. Big punch, another gauntlet punch, and now Meanie comes in. Quick Hurricanrana as Scandalon was coming after him. Quick tag, and now here comes Othniel for the first time in the match. Wraps him up. Skullcracker and a neckbreaker by Meanie. And now he goes for some ground and pound. Scandalon knows he's got to get out of the ring, and he does. As Meanie continues the ground and pound on Othniel. Pulls him up to his feet. Eye rake. He's known for that. And a low blow. I don't think the ref was looking. And down goes Othniel. Meanie goes up. Big elbow drop. But quick roll up by Othniel. Mo doesn't see it as he's cheering the people on. And a big diving punch by Othniel. But Meanie goes to a quick snap DDT instead. And now Meanie's hooking him up. He's going for the Kobold's curse. He locks it in, the figure 4. Scandalon comes in for the save. To stop the submission hold, Othniel kicks the Kobold away. And now pulls him up. And hits the smite, the power bomb. Meanie gets right back up. Reverses the whip into the corner. Meanie comes right after Othniel, pulls him out. Pops up. Sunset flip. Meanie celebrates, giving Othniel time to tag, and now here comes Scandalon. Meanie comes after him but misses. Scandalon pulls him up. Another smite. Throws him down for the pin. And this time it's Eenie coming on for the save. Measures him out. Big knee drop by Scandalon. Goes for a leg drop and misses. Nobody home. As Meanie gets to his feet. Goes right after him. Othniel gets a strike in from behind, giving Scandalon a shot. And a big over-the-shoulder throw by Scandalon. He's going to go upstairs, top rope, as Meanie gets the tag. Scandalon comes down, comes after Eenie. Nice little neck breaker there into the ropes. Big leg drop there. Meanie still in the ring, is chased out by the ref, and now here comes Eenie with the big strikes. And down goes Scandalon. That one must have really connected. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Big strike by Eenie. Another one. A kick to the gut. And now just raking the eyes along the rope. As him up, slams him down. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Big knee to the back. Eni setting himself up. Runs in. Hits him with the mini knee. Waits for Scandalon to get up. Grabs the legs, and he's going to go for the Kobold's Curse on Scandalon. And locks it on. This time it's Othniel coming for the save to prevent the submission. Eni doesn't waste any time. Goes right after the leg and now tags Meanie back in. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard rip. Nope. Scandalon reverses it and a big body splash in the corner. Flips Meanie over. Hooks the leg for the pin. But Meanie kicks out. Scandalon catching his breath as Meanie gets up. Doing the neck twist there. Kind of an awkward position to be doing it from, but it's working nonetheless. And with that, Scandalon will go to the corner and tags in Othniel as Meanie's slow to get to his feet. Othniel runs right in. Nice Hurricane Rana. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. But elbows his way free. And the Dragon's Breath from nowhere. Big knee goes for the pin. But he kicks out. Scandalon was there for the save, but it didn't work. And now, nope, Othniel reverses the pit whip. Shoulder block into the corner. Big stomp. Alley-oops him out. Othniel picks Meanie up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls him up on the top turnbuckle. Meanie kicks his way free. Quick strike there. The Kobolds are giving the Paladins all they can handle. Another hard whip into the corner. Puts him back up again. A big strike to keep him there. Another strike. Third, and now tumbling down goes Meanie. Scandalon standing over him as Othniel goes after Eni. Meanie thrown back in. Eni dropped onto the ring apron. As Othniel comes back in, finding Meanie waiting for him face down. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the corner. Here's the tag. Holds him up for an undefended shot to the gut. Scandalon gets the strikes going, and now he's going to cast the sleep spell onto Meanie. Eni's there for the save, preventing the tap out by Meanie. Meanie comes in, quick Hurricane Rana, trying to take advantage of the confusion as Scandalon pulls himself up in the corner. Big strike there by Meanie, but Scandalon elbows his way free. Sorry about that. Pulls him up. Big slam straight down. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the corner. Gauntlet chop. Here's the tag. Here comes Othniel. Holds him up. Ramrods him in. They're going for the double smite, it looks like. And there it is. Othniel hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. It was a tough match for the Paladins, but nonetheless, they are able to get the victory over Eni and Meanie. A big victory again for the Paladins. Saw what a handful their opponents were as they salute the crowd with a victory once again. A good victory for the Paladins. 4-star match. It was a good one. And now we go to our main event here tonight. Plain and simple. We just awarded tonight the new holder of the Women's Hunter's Mark. The current holder of the Men's Hunter's Mark is the Dungeon Master. If you successfully bear the Hunter's Mark 4 matches in a row and win, which the Dungeon Master has done as of last week, the following week you get a title shot. Bill Sanders was able to do that last week. She lost to Warble. The Dungeon Master has done this before and defeated Ben de Mustaine to win the Master Melee Championship belt. Can history repeat itself? Can the Dungeon Master do that a second time, this time against the Hammer, Novar Xanatrone? Let's go to Diet Water Arena for our main event and see.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed Men's Universal Championship.
Here we go. And coming up first, it is the challenger. He is the current holder of the Men's Hunter's Mark. He is the Dungeon Master. He knows what he is attempting to do is difficult. Others have tried and failed. He has tried it once and has succeeded. He is hoping to repeat history again. Can the Dungeon Master cash in the Hunter's Mark one more time and become our first two-time Master of Melee Men's Champion? That is what he's going to try to do tonight. The last time he was against Bende Mustaine. This time it'll be against another member of Team Chemo. In this case, Novar Xanatrone. It all comes down to this, everyone. Can he do it? We will soon see as he tries to get the crowd going on his side. He's got people rooting for him. They want to see if he can become the new champion. He will have his hands full. That is for sure. Don't know at this point if he's going to be able to, but we'll find out. Looks like he's set and ready to go. And now here they come all together. It is Team Chemo. Doxel Rusabin in the center. To the left is Bende Mustaine. And to the left, wearing the belt, he is our Cleric of the Forge, our Earth Genasi, who carries a chip on his shoulder the size of the Warhammer, even bigger than the one already tattooed there. He is Novar Xanatrone. This will be his, I believe this will be his second title defense. Perhaps third. He's had no non-title bouts. He's only lost one of those that was against Jarduk Bunka. But now this is for real. This is for the belt. As we take a look at the ring, and this is the belt that we are competing for. This is the Men's Championship, the Master of Melee belt. Let's go to our ring announcer. Take it, Samantha.
Introducing the challenger from Main Street, USA, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Men's Internet Fighting Champion, Dungeon Master! And his opponent from Babylon, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed Men's Universal Champion, the unrelenting Blacksmith.
All right. You see him announce both have belts. Only one of them will be wearing a belt at the end of the match tonight. Novar hands his over. Dungeon Master's already turned his in for the right for this match. He says, I've done it once. That's the belt I'm going to wear again. The ref holds it up for all to see. Who's it going to be, everyone? Will it be the Dungeon Master, repeating history? Or will Novar retain? Here we go. Dungeon Master comes right in with a running clothesline. Kick to the back. He's going right after Novar. As Novar's teammates watch on, spins him around. Nice little neck breaker. And a big punch right to the side of the head. And he's not taking a chance. He's going right for the blatant choke, trying to slow down the breathing. Now some ground and pound. Last one got through. Big stomp to the gut. Another stomp to the gut. Elbow drop to the back. And now he's going for more ground and pound. He wants to take Novar out early, it looks like. Big stomp to the gut. Pulls him up. Hard whip up and over the ropes. Comes after him. Big punch to the head. Comes outside to the ring apron with him. And it's going to be an over-the-shoulder drop right onto the ring apron. Dungeon Master's going right after him. Pulls him up. Knee breaker onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Goes for the elbow drop, but Novar rolls out of the way this time. Shoulder block goes nowhere. And now Novar throws the Dungeon Master back in the ring. He has the champion's advantage. Cannot lose on a one count out. Skull breaker by the Dungeon Master on the Novar. Doesn't follow up. Novar takes advantage. Hard whip into the corner. And a neck breaker of his own. Novar getting himself back together. Knee to the back of the head on the Dungeon Master. Now Novar runs out. Big running. I couldn't tell if it was a boot or a knee, one or the other. Either way, it connected. Measures him out. Big knee drop. Pulls the Dungeon Master up to his feet. Wraps him up. Has him in. Setting him up for a Canadian backbreaker. Nope. An elevated neck breaker. He's going up top rope, and the top turnbuckle's missing. When did that come off? Big body splash from the top rope. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. Measures him out again. Big knee drop. A big stomp to the face. A big stomp to the back. Now holds the arm down. Stomping right on the hand is Novar. Taking it right to the DM. A big stomp to the arm again. Working his way around. He's pounding the iron. Working his way all the way around. Now hooks the leg for the pin, but the ref is fixing the turnbuckle. He's not able to do the count. This has been at least a 3 count, if not more. The Dungeon Master kicks out. Novar felt he had the match right there. Goes up, and he hits the hand. He hits the forge hammer. Hooks the leg. And it is over. Dungeon Master went out after him quickly, but apparently burned himself out. So Novar Xanatrone maintains the championship. History will not repeat itself for the Dungeon Master. Despite his best efforts. Novar holds the belt up for all to see. And you can see the fans reacting. A huge victory for him. He knows his belt's going to be on the line soon after Melee Madness. But for now, that belt is still his. And that will bring us to the end of this week's show. Let's get this all set up. So be ready for next time. All right. Hope you enjoyed that, everyone. That was a great gauntlet match on the women's side. I tell you, the women are kind of putting the men to shame here a little bit. They're all they may need to step the game up a little bit. But anyway, great show here tonight. Hopefully you're enjoyed it, whether you're catching us here live on VOD, here on Twitch, or if you're catching us on YouTube. All of our shows are uploaded to there. If you like what you see, join us on Discord. We have sections there to talk about all the different games that we have going on. We have sections there to talk about any creative endeavors that you may be doing as well. And we also have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we deeply believe in the power of prayer. We believe it is real. We believe it is powerful. We believe and know that it works. We've seen it happening time and time again with our church family and other people around us and such. So if you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it in the prayer closet, and we will be praying for you. And I keep a list of these. I keep track of these all in Evernote. This isn't a case of thoughts and prayers and then nobody does anything. This is something I actively do, try to do every day, and and use Evernote to help keep track of how God answers those one way or another. So feel free to take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. If it's something that's a little personal, a little private, and you don't want all the internet knowing about it, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is, you know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. Because the important thing is not that we know every nitty-gritty detail, but the fact that you need it and want that prayer support, so we will give it to you. So please feel free to take advantage of that. Schedule the rest of the week into next week will be Monday night will be Family Night at the Emporium, as my daughter Bonnie and I are working our way through a fun game called The House of Da Vinci, where we are trying to find Leonardo da Vinci in his home and secret lab we're having to solve all these puzzles in order to get to where he is. It's been last week was a pretty challenging. We were in just one room. It took us the whole night to get through that one room. It was that challenging. So looking forward to see what happens here on Monday. Wednesday, we should be back on track for The Legend of Bende Mustaine, our first time playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Have been having some issues come up on Wednesday nights, but we're going to really make sure that happens this coming week, because we are at the point where we're almost ready to wrap up his adventure. So that'll be Wednesday night. And then Saturday, 1 p.m., hopefully on Wandering DM's channel, we will be on there for Scion, Birth of the New Gods, as our demigods are trying to save the world of the living by preventing the destruction of the world of the dead. So come join us for that, and then we'll be back here for more action here on next Saturday night for more of Grappler's Keep as we work our way towards our next premium live event. That would be Melee Madness. So let's see, who do we want to raid here tonight? Let's see, Encounter Online is on, Madame Gandalf is on, let's see, Magus is on. Let's see, where do we want to go? Let's go raid our friends at Encounter Online. Some good friends there. They are probably getting close to finishing up, but we're going to go ahead and raid there. So join us, stick around with us for that. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun, Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.